And welcome to another Shandalar stream. So, we tried different versions of Black Vice decks, and it looks like the best one is actually the first one we made. We changed a bit, but it's a pretty consistent one. Like, we can often cast Suchi to Traverse to Escalion early. We have a ton of things we can cast even when we don't have any colored mana. And we have some very powerful blue and red cards in it, with 4 Volcanic Islands. So I think this version is not the best. I think we can tweak it, I mean. But I think it's better than the 2 others we tried. So yeah, we'll play this one, and I think we'll try to make changes. For example, I don't know if I should maybe play one more expensive colorless creature. It's possible. And as far as what we want to do, I think we want to try to clear a castle today. So it looks like to clear a castle, we need to beat every single opponent there is in the castle. So we really can't afford to lose, but we'll try. So the closest one I think is the red castle, so we'll try. We'll of course have to pay attention to the AI taking cities, because if one wizard gets gets 5 cities, I lose the game. So it's just too expensive, right? Yeah, looks pretty bad. Oh, by the way, I have a quest actually. Yeah, right there, sure. I do that. Magic Tower. Get a mana link. Where is Magic Tower? It's there. Guess we could go there first. Sure. Red amulet for white cards. I have only red amulet, so not going to work out. I mean, I'm going to Magic Tower, so sure. That doesn't make sense. I have like seconds to get there. I'm just going to try a second time. I think when I'm in the city it doesn't count, but can we please fight? Okay. What's our hand? Volcanic Island and Moxbird. Recall, Mana Vault, Sol Ring. What do we want to do here? I can just play... I can actually play Surchi and Recall. If I just play Sol Ring, I have 3 mana. I play Mana Vault, I have 4. I play Mana Vault and Sol Ring, I have 5. Sure, let's start by playing Recall then. Advice. Let's play Sol Ring, Mana Vault, Suchi. Well, that's a turn 1. Can gain life when a creature dies if they pay 1. Bolt. Oh, Workshop as well? Kind of didn't see I had Workshop. Huh. We didn't need to use Mana Vault in the end. Like, Workshop plus Mox is already enough. We have the Traverse in hand, so here we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana for colorless spells, so can play Traverse and Black Vice. That's pretty impressive. Turn 2. So they're taking... They should take lethal unless they have something here to play. Just in case, I'll play Black Vise and Bolt. Okay. Nice one. Nope. So now we want to go to the castle. Yes, there is the white castle now. It's even closer? Sure. Why not? By the way, that's the dungeon. So, just to make sure I'm not crazy. East of Bloodsand Glade. Bloodsand Glade is here. It is technically east of Bloodsand Glade, sure. That's not a really useful information. It's like at the opposite of the map, like really at the opposite. Sure. So actually, we could try the dungeon then. What is there? Small blue creatures, power struggle machine effect. So we swap lands and creatures and all that. Yeah, I think we could try that. We got a Sword Ring number 2, Tutor number 1, Team Time to number 1. I like it. So sure, let's do that. I tried to find this dungeon for like minutes and was looking for it east of Bloodsand Glade, like close to it, but it's actually the opposite. We finally found it. So I think we have the right deck for it. So let's just go. Although, actually, the problem we have is that we don't heal between the fights. And we start with like 9 life. And Inland is pretty strong, I should do that. So, what could we do if we want to live gain? I think our best bet is actually Spirit Link. Because of our expensive creatures. Spirit Link on it. If one game we can just stabilize and take the time to play a big creature and Spirit Link it, and then gain life for the other matches, that could be great. But we have 3, 4 ways to cast it. I think we'll try without, and maybe we'll try again. We'll change if we really need life gain, but it seems too clunky. Rock Temple. I don't think I have the time to get there. Though it's Goblin Lord, so it's red. Red, it will be the 3rd of red, so that's okay. Yeah, let's try the... Oh, by the way, Forest Dragon first. Forgot. Come here, please. Let's chase. And there are 3 Forest Dragons. Really? Like 5 seconds? And the game really wants me to lose? I was going to duel anyway because of the quest. I have Lotus, 2 Moxen, a land. They're playing some crappy green creatures and ramp. Sure. I have Workshop too, but I don't have any creature in colorless. I guess we'll try to recall first. See if we can get an 8 life. Calling mine. Do we crack Lotus? I want the 2 black Vice to be in play. To hit them for 6. Should I crack Lotus just to play Holding Mine this turn? I think I don't. Just play Black Vice, Black Vice. Down to 8. Holding Mine. Play Workshop. Tap Workshop. Okay. Take 6. Draw 2, so that you are going to take 6 again next turn, probably. We pass and they're dead. How many spells do I have? I have 18 slots. Okay, any land. So by the way, what do we want actually? Should have checked first, I guess. No. The real question is, do we give up on having decks with 60 cards, or do we actually want to try? Maybe I'm better off just taking lands I don't have 4 of yet. I'm not sure. It'd be sweet to have more underground seas, more tropical islands, more volcanic islands. Maybe Scrubland. Number 3. Sure. Okay, so let's save and try the dungeon. So the pop-up was to tell us that there is power struggle in effect. At the beginning of each upkeep, a permanent that's a land, an artifact or a creature, it gets swapped by another permanent of the same time your opponent controls, which is pretty annoying. Flying... Tetravis does, right? Yeah, Tetravis does. By the way, just going to check something on Tetravis. Can you grow back the counters on Tetravis? I'm not sure. Yeah. No. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may remove any number of counters, and plus counters, to create Y1 flyers. They each have flying, and this creature can be enchanted. Okay. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile any number of tokens. Okay, so you can merge them back. You can pay mana to grow new counters. Okay, fine. Let's try. So I don't know if maybe if I attack castles, maybe then the bots won't attack so many cities so quickly. I have no land, but I have 2 Moxen, 3 Moxen actually, and a recall. Yeah, we'll keep that. So I think we start by playing recall probably. Switchy. Can't quite cast that. Do a time walk. I'd like to have a creature in play when I time walk though. I think this turn just Black Vice plus Holding Mine, that's a pretty good start. I guess next turn we might still not be able to cast the creature, so like they had 4, so I think it was the correct play here. I guess yes, we did have 4 mana because we used 1 mana for the recall, so yeah, we already had the mana plus we drew lands. They currently take 3 from Black Vice. So they don't die to Black Vice. I don't have another Black Vice in hand. I think I just... Maybe I just time walk to try to draw into Suchi or into Black Vise or play my creature. I have 5 mana. I think I just Holy Man plus time walk. I can just play my creature afterwards if I want to. Yeah. Okay, take an extra turn, draw 3 cards. Bolt will do it. Okay, I didn't take any damage on this one. Good. 2 life. We already have to fight. I think I'm going south. No. Okay, so we have Workshop. Workshop casts Holy Mine and Black Vise by itself. And the Mox, that doesn't do much at the moment. Yeah. I think we just don't even cast it. There's no reason to. Okay. Take 3. Ooh, mana vault. By the way, they can... Pro Struggle can exchange Holy Mine or Black Vise. Holy Mine I don't care, but if they get Black Vise, that's a bit annoying. I guess it is my Workshop. Although I don't have artifacts to cast in hand, so that's okay. Time Walk. Can just cast Time Walk. I could copy artifact my Black Vise to make them look 6 here. So you can still do it after the Time Walk, I guess. Time Walk is just a redraw here. I think I still do it. Because it's 2 cards because of Holy Mine, so it's pretty good. Island for Workshop, so I get back my Workshop. Okay. Holy Mine Black Vise. Wow. Can cast all 3 of these. Okay, I think it just means that I have to attack if I have creatures to attack with. Which I don't. We like another Black Vise. Take 6. Oh. They got my Mox. And they gave me a Black Mana Vault. Okay. Don't love that, but that's fine. Because they're dead. Holy Mine for Mox removal. Not like that. I guess I get their Mox. Yeah, I love that actually. But they're just dead, right? So they take... They have 7 cards in hand, so they take 9. Okay. Didn't lose life again. Fight again? I'll go south. Man, if I feel like I made an unnecessary fight here. That's okay. No way to know. Jump à la vault, Sea Serpent, jump, creature bound, Leviathan. Creature bound plus removal on one of my creatures could just kill me, or close to it. What do I have in hand? I have Lotus, Workshop, Soul Ring. I don't have... I guess I could just crack Lotus for blue. It's pretty good. Okay, so Workshop is 3, 4, 7. Tetraverse plus Black Vise turn 1. Yeah, that's not bad. It's funny, I was gonna ask myself, how do the game handle the fact that this mana can only be used for artifacts? Actually separated from the colorless mana. It's a colorless only for artifacts slot. Pretty cool. So we cast Black Vise, then we cast a Travis with Sword Ring and Lotus. So it does mean we don't have blue for next turn, but the Travis turn 1 plus Black Vise. It's reasonable. If they play a creature, it could swap it for 2 Travis, which is pretty annoying. I think I have to click on that. No! I guess that's okay. Oh. I don't really want to take 2 to cast the Mana Vault. Probably don't even need it anyway. I cast it, I have to tap the Workshop, but I will Mana Burn for 2 if I do, so... Oh. Yes, you can swap artifact for artifact, and it landed on my Travis. Okay, I get back the Travis, but they get Black Vise though. Maybe I should just make 1/1s, so that even if they get a creature, it's not going to be my 4/4 Travis. But here it untaps, so I would like them to go to 1. If I swap, if I create 1/1s, they will be summoning 6. So that's what I want to do. Oh, it doesn't untap? Oh, right, it happened after untaps. Oh. Yeah, it was an upkeep, yeah, of course. That's my bad. Should have created 1/1s. Probably. Holy Mine, Mana Vaults. Guess I guess those. I have to attack, but I can't, right? Okay. Power Shop, give me an island. Huh. Don't they control a Black Vise? Well, I hope they don't kill my Travis. Let's see. Surgeon control. At the end of target opponent's upkeep. I'm going to take a look at the Oracle text of Black Vise. You target an opponent each time, I assume? No. Okay. As Black Vise enters the battlefield, choose an opponent. And then at the beginning of each of the chosen player's upkeep, it deals X to the player, where X is the number of cards in their hand minus 4. So even if they get controlled Black Vise, they're still the chosen player. So it still works. That's correct. Okay. Pretty cool. So don't do anything here. If they don't swap artifacts for the Travis, we're good. It's quite unlikely I have a ton of artifacts, and it could also just go on to lands. Okay, I don't care about this. They should be dead here. Okay. Still didn't lose any life, that's good. Man. There's many fights. Either this guy or this guy, I think. I think we'll go with this one. Okay, so what do we have here? No land, no box. We have Soul Ring, but nothing to cast it. Yeah, we have to mulligan that. Mox, Black Vise, 3 Moxen. Bolt, Holding Mine. So it's going to be turn 1 Black Vise, Holding Mine. Probably. Oh, Black Vise again. It's tempting to go Black Vise actually. Deal them 4. I think I'll just go Howling Mine Black Vise. I was gonna say because it's more mana efficient, but I could go Black Vise Bolt. Which puts them down to 9. Yeah. Just going to Howling Mine Black Vise. Next turn Black Vise and Bolt. Maybe Winter Orb if you want to. Okay. Kakarian Triskelion. So I have 4 mana. So the thing is, I'm in a dungeon, so losing life is pretty bad. So I could actually just make sure I kill this tortoise just to lose 0 life and not build the face. I might. Now they can only untap 1 land. Say go. Okay. Down to 8. Jump. Doesn't do anything. Double jump doesn't do much more. Let's see. The thing is, if I bolt the turtle, and maybe they'll have the time to cast something else. Although with only 1 land a turn, I think I'd rather just lose 0 life if I can. Tap my islands. Return Howling Mine. Not quite Triskelion mana, but I'll cast Howling Mine. Okay, down to 6. They're dead. They take 6 here unless they play something. Even if they do now with another Black Vise in Copy Artifact, I'm good. I could cast both, but let's not even bother. Copy Black Vise, and they should take 9. Okay, now they take 6. No, they take... Yeah, they take 6. 2, 2, and 2. Okay, very nice. Man, so many fights. Wow. Maybe the hardest dungeon. Yeah, let's fight you. So the hardest dungeon in terms of density of creatures, but the fights don't look all that hard though. For now. Double Moxen, and not much though. We'd copy artifact to get another Mox. I think I keep, but that's not great. Do I want another Mox? I think I do. Let's copy the Sapphire. Okay. Revolt. Not like that. I healed so much taking dice. They give me Mana Vault, they take 1 Sapphire. Okay. So thanks to that, I can cast Suchi here. Sure. Does mean I'm going to start taking damage, 1 damage a turn. I think that's worth it. Find someone up. Wow. Kuchabon on Suchi. So when it dies now I take 8 basically. 4 from Created Bond, 4 from the mana burn, because when Suchi dies you produce 4 colorless mana. I like to keep up Unsummon, so when they kill it, when they go to kill it, I unsummon it in response. So I don't lose 8. Be good. They give me Moxafire and I take Moxafire, sure. Mox Jet. Can't do much. Let's attack for 4. And there you go. Again. Wow. Okay. No, I take 12 when it dies. If I don't unsummon it. I'll take around 4 mana vault, don't have a choice. Maximum for Mox Sapphire. Okay. Winter Orb is pretty good. Because I don't have any land. No actual lands. Let's play Winter Orb. And I really need to keep a unsummon. They get Winter Orb, but doesn't change anything, so happy about that. Exchange. Mana Vault. No play. I can untap the Mana Vault now. But if I do, I can't play Suchi in theory. I don't need to play Suchi. This one is lethal into attack, so I think I'm okay to Synthetic Mana Vault, lose less life for the next duels. I hope they give me their Mana Vault. They took my Mana Vault. The untapped one. Really. Volcanic Island. So it's important actually because I really need unsummon up if they go to kill the Suchi. Okay. Unless they give me the tapped island. That's fine. Okay. Did I have no answer to the Suchi? Just die next turn. Sea Serpent. It's fine, I can unsummon that. Untap my island. Attack. Whew. Okay. Think we lost like 3 to 4 life. Man, all these fights. Yeah, sure. Let's fight you then. I might have to just do it in several attempts, just to not be greedy. If I get a treasure, I might just, if I get a restricted card, I might just leave the dungeon and go get the next ones later. The last time I did that, the dungeon disappeared completely, I think, which is a bit scary. Workshop. Max. I have 3 Winter Orbs in hand, that's all my Winter Orbs. That sucks. Guess I'll do Honing Mine and a Winter Orb. Yep. I'm playing only 3 because of this situation where multiple Winter Orbs don't do much of anything. Okay, that's good. Let's summon. Well, I'm not doing anything. I guess I cast a Winter Orb. Right? Yeah, because it's artifacts I'm happy to give them, so discuss them. Got my workshop, that's okay. Boost play successfully cast, okay. Winter Orb for Winter Orb, sure. Black Vise, that's good. And this power struggle noise is annoying. Workshop for Island, okay. Actually like Island more because I don't have blue now. I don't have any colorless spell. bounce all my artifacts. Okay, that's a bit annoying, but as long as I have workshop untapped, I'm okay with that. Okay, that's fine. Black Vise, so play Mox. Play Mox. I have 5 mana, I like Holy Mind, Black Vise, and Winter Orb. Sure. Holy Mind, Black Vise. If I play Winter Orb, I can't play Black Vise actually. I think I'd rather. I guess if I play Black Vise, they're just dead, so that works. Okay. Nice, nice. One life. Come on. This dungeon's so annoying. All of this for nothing. Guess I fight you to have access to this part. Wow. No marks, no lands. Yeah. So Volcanic, Mox, Black Lotus, Black Vise, copy artifact. I'd like to have 4 mana this turn. Is it crazy to crack Lotus now? Might be. I don't need to crack it now. Could just Black Vise, that's just pretty good too. Oh, there are 8? Okay, no, my Volcanic Island is a mountain, sure. Sure, I think because they lose less life to Black Vise now. Let's see, like here they lose 1 to Black Vise. I'm still casting Black Vise. They go to 6 and next turn I can kill them. I guess I should have Lotus Bug Bolt. Oh, that's my bad. Didn't notice that they were so low. Just Lotus Ball Bolts. I will lose 1 to... I guess I... Let's see. No, I don't have to lose 1 to Mana Burn actually. Because yeah, you need to end your phase to them to really die, for the opponent to really die, which is not how magic works, but sure. So we bolt them. We bolt them. And then you copy artifact just to not lose life to Mana Burn. So in real magic they would be dead here, but I have to end my phase and then they die. So if I have Mana Burn, I do take the Mana Burn. Yes, okay, I found something. A Black Lotus for next fight, that's pretty good. Soul Ring. Now the real question is, do we leave or not? Like, with the amount of fights I had to do for 1 treasure, it only takes 1 game for me to like maybe empty a Black Lotus and have to load and just lose all my progress. So I'm not sure. Is it greedy to keep going? But the thing is, I'm kind of scared of if I feel like last time I did that, the dungeon disappeared even though there was something left, like Fork was left, and maybe it's just me, I don't know. I think I do at least 1 more fight. I have Black Lotus, so that's pretty likely to win this one. I think we'll try. I have a feeling like we explored most of the dungeon, so we're not, I think, far from finishing it. So the thing is, I want to crack Lotus quickly because of Power Struggle. If they play an artifact and get my Black Lotus, won't be happy. Time War, Calling Mind, Sushi, Max. Wow, this hand. Let's see. So we have 5 mana. especially an awkward amount. You got just Suchi and Bolt. Then next turn I can Time Walk to kill them. Yeah, that seems good. With Suchi, I have to quack load this, unfortunately. That's okay. Pass. Let's build them. I give them a land probably, and let's see. Okay, it landed on artifact, but they don't have one, I think. That's probably what happened. So here attack for 4. They also just like the Black Vise, but I think it's safer to go Time Walk. Could have a 1 mana spell. And they're dead. Okay. I think I'll try to finish. So the cards were Sword Ring we got, Demonic Tutor, and Time Twister. They're all pretty good. Have 1 mana, but I have turn 1 Black Vise. Do I keep that? I don't like it very much. But if I really get into a no-lander and I can just lose the game and the whole dungeon on it, that'd be bad. I think I'm again. This hand doesn't do much really. Although they're at 8. I'm on the play, so they already go to 5. So Black Vise turn 1 is pretty important. I still think I'm again. It's close though. Oh man. Oh, this hand is close to pretty bad. At least we have a Howling Mine and Black Vise turn 1, so that's pretty good. But then we have 3 lands. Yeah, well, it's still actually fine. With Howling Mine, we should be able to draw something to finish them off. One, sure. Sure. Nice draws. Bolt could have just passed. They were dead to Black Vise too. 2, right? Pretty sure it has 2, but I'll check. Just to make sure. I'm pretty sure it's a 2 and a 2/2. That's buffs other Morphox. Yeah. I was pretty sure, but toughness is 2. Yo. Okay. Take dice first. Wow, nice. Wait, what? Okay, it's here, so. Okay. Let's fight you. Okay, so we just probably have to do like, I mean, 3 more fights, I think. At least 2 and maybe 3, up to 4, and we're good. Workshop. Wow. Okay, that's just insane. Let's go Suchi Black Vise. Oh. I can actually play Holy Mine and Black Vise, but I will lose some life. That's not necessary, I don't need the mana vault here really. I don't need a Holy Mine, I mean. Nor do I need a mana vault, by the way. I think it would be greedy. With the bursted start I have, don't need to take any risk. Unless they do that. Really... Man, come on, I had 5 artifacts. It had to land on Dusuchi, really. Bolt Recall, I can't cast them, I have any colored mana. We could lose. I haven't 17, so I have some time, but... Still pretty bad. With this. Ugh. I like Island way more than Workshop actually, so that's good. It's useless. I guess they just want to empty their hand, which makes sense. I have a reason to recall now. I don't think so. Don't have any colorless instant speed card I can play. Does it exist, by the way? Instant speed full colorless cards? Magic? I mean, yeah, there is Warping Well, for example. Is it colorless? I think it is. Okay, so let's draw 3. I do have Black Vise. Hold on a second. I have 1 Black Vise. If I make them draw, they'll have 10 cards in hand. So they take 4 down to 4. I think I'll recall myself. Could just find another Black Vise or something. The Travis, Iron, Volcanic Island. Seems good. Okay, I don't have blue. I guess I have Volcanic Island in hand, so it's fine. Bolt. We're currently at virtual 5. So I can kill them. Yeah. I double both mana. Pretty good. Bolt you. Okay. How to increase your starting life total. So I have dice. There are dice around the dungeon, and when I take them, sometimes I get more life total for the dungeon. And when you're not, just to increase your starting life total in general, you have mana links, and to get them, you do quests. But since like a few hours of gameplay, now when the AI is taking a city from me, I lose a mana link. So now I'm losing mana links like crazy. And it's pretty hard to get them back. So I feel like I have to finish the game quickly, otherwise I'll just have to start with like 5 life or something. So Time Twister. Now I'll fight you to try to get Demonic Tutor. It would suck so hard to lose on the last fight here. Yeah, so fine hand. They're at 6. Too bad I don't have the red marks to bolt and finish on 1. That'd be great. I think I just bolt. Like, in theory, unless they can gain life or something, I should just kill them next turn. Oh, I guess if they play an island... Oh yeah, I'm silly. I won't have red source. Huh. I guess I can bolt on untap before the power struggle. Yeah, that works. Okay. Good. 2 fights left. Okay. Just 2 more fights. Just need to dodge 2 bad draws and we're good. That seems pretty good. Do I Tamok on turn 1? Probably. And play Black Vise. Okay. They're... What a fortune. Winter Orb doesn't do anything here. This game is going to end before Winter Orb is relevant, I think. So I think I just wheel. I don't care about black or about green, so I can tap my Moxen. Let's wheel. By the way, they have some life tap, which is... It's shitty, okay. Bolts. Black Vise. So there... So I can play Black Vise. That's basically a bolt. They got to 2. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Can't kill them quite yet, but that's okay. I can kill them on my next upkeep. Bolt. Okay. Come on. That's not real magic. Okay, last fight. Very last fight. Oh no, not like this. No land, so we're mulligan. Just have to dodge another hand like this and we're good. Okay, I have only one mana source. I guess I have Soul Ring, so that's fine. Yeah, double Black Vice on one. That's great. Take 6. Down to 4. And I just have to. I can just pass here. I'll just cast another one just in case, I guess. Holy Mine. And they're dead. Okay. Got Automatic Tutor, and we can exit. Ooh. Okay, I'm just going to check this. Swamp. Now what? So let's update the decks. So we got Soul Ring, that's going to the deck for sure. We got Automatic Tutor, not for this deck. And we got Time Twister. Do we want Time Twister in this deck? Probably. Yeah, I think we do. That's also a way to force them to have 7 cards in hand. And we'll also add Soul Ring. Number 2. What do we cut though? Mana Vault maybe? Not enough life really to pay for Mana Vault. It's more explosive, but it's way riskier and clunkier I think than Soul Ring. And maybe you could unsummon. Keep 1. Sure. Okay, so now we'll try the White Castle, I think. Just checking something. Although I might actually have to stop soon. No, I'll still try the castle. Okay. Sup? Craig, it's too far. There's no point going. Okay, let's see. Oh, Karma, so we can play black basically. I mean, you can play swamps. So now I don't gain life between the fights. I do gain life between the fights, I mean, because I'm not in the dungeon middle castle, so that's good. I don't have to fight everyone anyway, so that was mess up, I guess, sure. Can I recall? I could just play Holy Mine. I think I just play Holy Mine here. I'll recall next turn. Attack for 2. Okay. Lux Max. So 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's recall. Hold on. Yeah. Sure. Soaring Black Vice Bolt. They have 12. I think it's Sushi plus Black Vice here. Although if I cast Soul Ring... Yeah, I think it's still Sushi plus Black Vice. I could cast Bolt as well, I guess. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So it's Crackers for red. Do I actually want to bolt the creature? Yeah, might. It's probably safer. Switchy. And Black Vice. Take 3. They just play 2 Winter Orbs? I don't know. That's pretty good. I'm actually just dead. Okay. Let's fight. That miss a Pegasus. I have Max Soul Ring. Pretty good. Let's deploy the Soul Ring. The Winter Orb, why not? And I'll probably bolt this 1/1. I don't have any way to pressure them at the moment. Yeah, plus this. Let's definitely bolt that. Okay, holding mine, good. But first we'll switch it to 3-turn clock. Bolt. Start by attacking. It's Sham, that's fine. Growth. Well, I'll just bolt them in response then. That works out. And Soul Ring. Soul Ring. Holding mine, I mean. Hey. Birds, it's fine. Wheel of Fortune. Can't recall, so I'll have to wield this. Do it with pre-combat? Think so. Okay. So what can we cast here? Can't kill this bird, so they can trap if they want to. Don't. Have Black Vise. Can I cast Copy Auto Fight this turn? I can, so double Black Vise. It is. I could copy my Tetravis too. Might be better. It's similar. After this castle, I'll stop. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Guess Black Vise was better then. All the blockers they just played. Okay, let's attack. The double jump. I think I'll play Workshop. Then mine plus Orb. There you go. Take me for 2, it's fine. Unsummon. Let's just unsummon this bird just in case. Okay. Three life is nice. We have to kill everything, I think, so let's do it. Hold on a second, just checking something. Okay. Okay, start with this, that's fine. No marks. Probably have to bolt the 1/1. Yep. Take 1. Unusually slow start for us here. Winter Orb doesn't do much here. Man. What do we do here? Winter Orb will hurt us quite a bit here. I think I actually should not play Winter Orb if I want to time twister next turn. Yeah, I think I'll do that. If they pump spell or something, I'll unsummon in response. If they don't, do I unsummon? I'm going to twister, I might as well, right? Although if they play something bigger afterwards, I probably should take one. Yep. Let's unsummon the Warmoth. Workshop. Well, no, I don't want to twister. Can cast Suchi. Probably twister next turn though. Wow. Okay, it's a lot. Drew a third Winter Orb, which is terrible. So let's just time twister. Okay. So I can cast Black Vise, Holy Mine, Holy Mine. Do I attack is the question. I think I don't. Right? Double block is fine for me. I do lose 4 to the mana burn, but they don't. Yeah, I think I'm not supposed to attack here. Try to kill them with Black Vise. Up for 3, have 1. Hold on. I have one pool, so yeah, 2 mana, so I actually can't Holy Man plus Black Vise, yeah. The Holy Man or do a Black Vise? Okay, just Black Vise. Deal some damage. Good thing I haven't summoned for that, at least. That's big. Triskelion copy artifact. Let's see. They're going to take 3, so there are the visual 6. If I can Triskelion, it's lethal. But can I 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Not quite. Oh, I guess 8 with Volcanic Cannon, so I can. I think I'm lethal. 70 mana up, they can't gain life. I have double Triskelion, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay, pretty good. Copy artifact. Ping you. Okay. Upkeep you die. Exactly. Nice. Okay. Wow. Hold on. How many mana do I have? 6? Do I just Triskelion on 1 or do I Black Vise? I think I Triskelion turn 1. Yeah. Sure. And that's with double Black Vise then. Hopefully they won't be able to play too many stuff. 2, it's a bit annoying. Unsummon. Okay, let's play double Black Vise. It's good that Triskelion is kind of a board too. Can board them. Pick them face. Down to 10. Oh, Hive, okay. They're going to take 1 to the mana vault on upkeep though. So let's see, they go to 6. Then they go to 4, they go to 1. If I can put them to 1, not 0 though. I guess I can because they lose life to this, right? Yeah, so they're just dead. Okay. You're dead opponent, okay. Fight you. Workshop. Moxamol. And to Black Vise, Winter Orb. Although the Winter Orb is pretty relevant here, but fine. Down to 12. No, they cast a bunch of things, no. 2 novels, okay, so they can empty their hand, which is annoying. It's time walk. The Travis. That's pretty good. Down to 10. 9 because I'm leveled, okay. Workshop or Volcanic Island? We have 1 red sources, we don't have any blue source. I think we'll go Volcanic Island. Okay, didn't matter. If they have any card, if they have 5 cards in hand, they die. They don't. Top Workshop. Black Vise doesn't do anything here. Champ. Sarah Angel. Man, don't have any way. I don't have any Holy Mine, which is annoying to make them draw. Black Vise can't kill them. I guess I'll keep. I just split the Travis, right? If I attack, they just trade, and I don't have a way to kill them, so I think I just split the Travis. In like 4/1/1s, I think. Okay. When you hope. Don't do anything. I guess Tegas. Pass. I guess they never have the mana vault, so yeah, don't really need to. Okay. Castles aren't that great. It's a bit repetitive. There's not a ton of different enemies so far. Soul Ring, but then I can't cast. Let's see, do I Holy Mine? Do I just Black Vise? I think I just Holy Mine. More efficient. It will make the Black Vise better. Can time warp Black Vise here? I'd like to have the Holy Mine online before I time walk if possible. I think I just Holy Mine Black Vise this turn then. Take 6. So they take 7 next turn. Down to 8. Can put them to 5 with bolts. Ooh, okay, so I can have. What am I saying? I have only 1 Black Vise, not 2. Oh. So Vedemox. Play. I would like to Holy Mine Time Walk if I can. And I can. So let's do that. Holy Mine. Time Walk. Draw 4. Not much, actually. Let's see. I can copy artifact my black vice, so they take 6. 7 in total, they go to 8. Bolt, not lethal. Yeah, that's fine. Winter Orb's not too great at the moment. So I just copy artifact the black vice. That's basically another bolt for this turn. Maybe even more damage next turn. I think I just pass and bolt them. So 2 time twister. Okay. Attack me for 4 here, that's okay. It's bolts. Base. 4. So dangerous that if I pass the turn to make sure I'll bolt them. Okay. Which of these spells has first strike? Black Knight. Yeah, that's fine. Not particularly useful. And it's big. Daphne for 7 of the pit. Okay. Okay, so I have up to 6. 5, I think. Yeah, up to 5. I think I just saw Ring Holy Mine here. Don't think I need to crack the Lotus at the moment. Well, that's a bit annoying, but if I really want to, I can bolt it later. Could have cracked Lotus to bolt and take 1. Don't love that. Black Vice is good. Press copy artifact. Think I might crack Lotus now. Let's see. We have 3, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I just Black Vice, copy artifact Black Vice. Well, if I do everything to the die, 6. I'd exactly die actually. Wow. That's a John 2 kill, right? I guess beginning of their turn 3, the die of their turn 2. Okay, so we crack Lotus for red. We bolt face. Black Vice. Then we copy artifact. The Black Vice, and it takes 6 on upkeep. Pretty good. Okay, we don't know what we get, sure. We have to fight everything. Probably quite close to the end. Max Soul Ring, yeah, it's keepable. Don't have blue though for recall or time twister. Yeah, actually this hand doesn't do much. I think I'd still keep. I have a bolt. I have access to bolt at least, so can't go too wrong. With the +1/+2, I'll bolt, sure. Looks like they do this on turn 1 all the time. Oxpearl. Not doing anything. That's a bad hand. Brumana makes this hand great. Do we bolt that? Hold on for now. Bolt again. Okay. Yeah, no, we bolt it. I think I would bolt it even if without the growth. That's blue. So let's recall. Holy Mine, Max, Bolt. Cast Holy Mine. And I'll bolt on left turn. Then I bolt and time twister probably. I guess not with Suchi. Let's play Suchi. I guess I can. Time twister and bolt. But do I have access to the cards first? It is mana efficient, so I'll do it. I might hit like Mox plus something. I could cast this turn, so. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it works. So Lotus. So I like to black vise them down to 3. Plus, I don't have blue and red, so I can't. What am I saying? I know the blue. I just bolt plus black vise and they're dead. In theory. In theory only. Yeah, just go for it. Bolt. Black vise. And mine, why not? Okay, that works. Let's clear the rest. I don't know what I get for completing a dungeon, castle, I mean. Hopefully it would mean the AI would attack less, but I don't know. Oh, sorry. I didn't see your message. Hopefully it wasn't Black plus Coldom. Sorry, I missed a message. Oh, that's a different enemy. Is it a boss? Saint in 1. I guess it's the boss. Huh. It has the spell War Elephant, so they start with the 3/3 trample. Okay. That's not bad. Bolt would take care of that. I don't have any mana. So, Mulligan. Oh, it's not a 3/3 trample, it's 2/2 bending trample. Okay. That's better for me. Workshop. Mox. Almost a Traverse, but Suchi is pretty good too. So let's just Suchi. Can't do anything with the mana left, that's okay. I could technically bolt, but not really want to close this just for that. So attack with Suchi. They have 25. I guess I can Traverse some city. Yeah, for 1 mana I'll crack Lotus. I guess I can bolt 2, yeah. I guess I could Holding Mine instead. We'll see. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you want to bolt or Holding Mine? I might just want to bolt this guy. Not lose life if I can. Sure. And the Traverse. I don't have Vise yet, so. Right, okay. We orb, let's attack. And play both of these. Huh. When the land is put in graveyard from play, they take 2. So, I probably want to destroy my lands. I don't have a ton of lands, so that should be okay. Black Vise is pretty good. Box is not. Let's attack. 1 to 5, Mox. Black Vise, they're at. They take 2, they go to 3, go to 6. Why would they attack here? Doesn't make a ton of sense. You have defeated the dreaded White Wizard. No longer shall his evil creatures oppress the good people of Shandalar. It's supposed to be saying it. It's supposed to be representing white. Okay. Crag Shrine freed. Sarmor Shrine freed. Windlass Static freed. You may take any 3 rewards, I think. Nice. So I guess white is not going to be attacking anymore. I need 3 cards that are white, right? What do we want? I assume we can't get restricted cards. Lands are good. Don't have any Wrath of God, but literally find a deck for it. Or you have the 4 swords, 2 plowshares. Or you have all the early creatures, the White Knights on Alliance, the Serangel I have. So I think it might just be Savannah. Yeah, I don't really know what else I could take here. I have 5 land taxes, so I have this as well. Yeah, I think we're taking lands. I'll go Savannah. Scrubland. Oh, 3 different cards it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so our last card we could take a land for if we want to do a 60 cards deck. Because then we can put more than 4 of 1 card in it. I think I'll take a Wrath of God. Sure. Okay. So it looks like I should take castles just to make sure the AI is not going to win. The mighty White Wizard was crushed in epic combat by your Aegis. Your Shandalar something. Okay. Well, that's done. I should have slightly more time than I thought. I think I'll do a little more. Green Amulet for any land, but I have only 1 Green Amulet, so now we'll try to do another castle. They're all over there actually. Red Castle, probably. We'll take back Oasis, maybe. I guess if we beat the castle, we don't really need to take them back. But now that... by the way, how are we in 10 spots? That's enough. Now that there is 1 less wizard taking cities, should be slightly more manageable. And then when I'll have all the castles done, I'll be able to do quests for mana links and try to have more life. But Trinity is just not really working because they're taking cities so fast that I don't really have the time to do the quest for the mana links. Yeah, 2 green minutes for Forest Dragon, that seems good. By the way, 2 times I found power in these random things. This thing is garbage, by the way. I found a Max Pearl and Sol Ring in like a swamp. There is the Tribute bug where you just fight anyway. I wanted to fight anyway, so that's fine, man. Wow. Okay. Not really landing that. Max. Sol Ring. Sushi. And I untap with 6 mana. Fair magic. Hiding mine, black vise. Emptied my hand on turn 2. The wells. Ramp. They discarded actually. Time work. Yeah, the block. Let's play Mox. I guess I can't play the time walk. That's too bad. Don't have blue. I would love more Moxen, like blue Mox would be so good. There are, by the way, there are some events where you can copy any card from a collection. In which case, I assume it's Black Lotus, but it's pretty close between Black Lotus, Soul Ring, Recall, Time Walk, and Mox, like Blue Mox, probably. Bolt. And the mana to cast it. Yeah, not even bother with Time Walking, I just bolt that. Attack for 4. Okay, don't care about these. Save. I guess I probably won't have the time to do a castle, so... yeah. The Crux Sanctum. Too far. I guess now that it's the 4th red one, I will take back one from red. Hydra. Kind of curious, they don't fight many Hydras I think, so I'll fight. I could pay, by the way, I have a ton of money. Could pay to not fight, but I think this one could be interesting. Wow, man, our deck is so busted. Soul Ring. So we have 4 mana. I can Sushi. I could just recall and probably would hit the max to cast Sushi, but that's not guaranteed. I think I just Sushi. I'll be greedy. Recall next turn. Sushi again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I just Sushi plus mine. Let's recall now. Black Vise and summon Moxjet. Oh, Unsummon is pretty sweet against this annoying 2-2. If I unsummon this, they got down to 6. Then they take 2 to 4. I probably will have to. They can recast the on unit. So I don't even think I unsummon. Let's do it anyway. Take some mana from them. If for some reason we can't attack anymore, then they're pretty low. And now if they pass the turn with 7 cards in hand, they just die. I guess I'll attack anyway. They could have a bolt or something. So yeah, I ran into this problem before. So Onulet's life gain is a trigger. So they should die to combat damage before the trigger resolves. They should die. They should have been dead normally here, but Shandalar is not exactly how magic should work. So, but now let's just pass. I guess I'm full now on spells. Huh. That's not a great place to sell because the prices are bad, but don't really care. Let's sell a little bit. No way could you get one source one? Yeah. I'll sell a little bit. This is annoying, but that's a bit too expensive. Don't think I want Inferno. 5 and a 4 for trample. Actually not too bad for this format, but still not exciting. We're doing some less fair stuff. Okay, that's enough. Now I will attack Mardruk Temple or Oasis. And we'll stop after that, I think. I think I saw... Did I? Oh. Let's take one now before I lose the game. Okay. Mock, Sushi. No, that's too slow. The deck does better. I like that our deck is busted and consistent. Wow, 7 life. I really need to get castles to start. Let's see, I have Soul Ring. So I have 3 mana. Let's cast Black Vise or Holy Man Black Vise. I think Holy Man Black Vise is more mana efficient, and I'm not close to killing them. There are 20. I have 7. Wow, this fight might actually be a bit hard. Down to 6. They're playing Stone Rains, but I don't have any land. Cast Black Vise. Selko. Mind Twist for 1. Sure. I like to keep my recall if I can. Okay, that must be the best play I've ever saw. Mind Twist for 1 themselves. Opponent has Black Vise. No problem, I have Mind Twist. I Mind Twist myself. Time Walk, and I have all the great blue cards. I guess sometimes not that great, but no mana to cast it. That's the first time I saw that. Am I dead? No, dead. And this fight looks a bit hard. For my deck. If I have busted start, I should be okay though. Although Bolt is so messed up against me. Wow, okay. Fair. Like 2 bolts and I'm dead here. Canic Island. I have so much mana. Soul Ring. If I want to play Travis, I have to crack Lotus, but that's okay. I'll do it. Do you want to cast Will? We can't anyway, so... Okay. It's a good blocker too. Do we cast Winter Orb and then Will? I think so. Reds. Light, disrupting. They have a ton of discards. Mana Flare, Fissure, Stone Rain. So they have discards and land destruction. Mox, Volcanic Island, Soul Ring. I guess I should have recalled first, probably. Although all I played was just mana, so. Mox and lands. Howling Mine. And Orb, do I attack actually? I actually don't. I'm so low on life. They could have bolts, I don't know. Moxego, okay. Untap Volcanic. Black Vase is good. So many permanents. I'll actually move them a little bit. We can see what's happening here. Yeah, that's not great. We need to draw something here. We did not. Huh. Yeah. So they can bump this once. So we don't die. This is a wall. What that to bolt? Copy artifact. There's a Triskelion, copy artifact Triskelion. That's pretty good. Okay. Workshop, Soul Ring. We didn't need to tap the workshop actually. It doesn't matter though. Copy artifacts, Mox, Pearl, Triskelion. Then Howling Mine with Mox. I think we just kill the Fire Drake now. Make sure it dies. Do we move from the same or from another one? The same. 4/4 is relevant because of Wall of Dust. Okay. So we draw 4 each turn. No! Bolt is just too good against us. We die in 2 bolts, basically. I might have to do another deck for that. Like, the Red Castle might be the same, by the way. If they play bolts, I'm going to have a hard time. I think I'll try one last time. Mox. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Can bolt this, I guess. Plus play Black Vase. No reason to do it now. I'll do it now just in case. They have 20 life, that's so unfair. I have 8. Recall I can't cast. Let's play Howling Mine, say go. Man, opponent really doesn't like Black Vase. Mind twist themselves for 1. I mean, without this, they would be at 7 cards probably. Nothing I can cast. They can thought seize me. I guess no, I discard, so I choose Soul Ring. and Suchi. Bad. Although Suchi is kind of annoying because if they kill it, I'll take 4. Is equals 3. They just try to use their cards. That's cute. I mean, if opponent is playing Bolt and Fireballs, and I start with 8 life, don't see how I can win really. The Travis. They're at 9. Have to dodge Bolt, Fireball. They targeted themselves to be able to discard a card. But couldn't they cast it? I guess don't have double black, right? Yeah. I've stripped mine, but they can't. I don't even have a land. This opponent's too funny. Travis down to 5. Max. Can I time walk and play Suchi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, I can. So they should be dead. Whew. That was not easy. The first effects. Bolt? I have 12 bolts, I think. Will we someday do a deck full of bolts? I don't know. Yeah, 12 bolts in total. We might. It's annoying that it takes place in the collection and I don't have a lot of space. I think I'll just stop here. How can you have 4 cards? So, if your deck has 60 cards or more, and if you got a World Magic, which is like some kind of item you can buy, then you can just put any number of a card in your deck, and you can just, if the question was how do you buy them, or do we get them, you buy them or win them with NT. So for example, in this deck I have 12 Dark Rituals, and in this one I have 12 bolts. Five contracts, so you can do some crazy stuff. 6 volcanic islands. But it turns out this deck is just better. I had 40 cards, having a maximum amount of Holy Mind, Black Vise. Because I don't have way more than this, than 4 of each in my collection. Sure, let's get some bolts. Yep, red instant bolt. 14 bolts. Can you have 4 cards in a 40 card deck? Yeah. In Shandalar, it's kind of weird. It's not really real magic. You can do decks of different size. Depends on the difficulty actually. I took normal, so or the equivalent of normal. So I can't do decks that have less than 40 cards. But if you take an easier difficulty, you can actually like play 30 cards. In my difficulty, I have to play 40, and when I play 40, I can have 3 copies of any spell. But when I have the world magic, that's I don't know which one, but there is an item I bought that allows me to upgrade by 1 the amount of any spell I can have, which makes it to 4. So now I can have up to 4 copies of a single spell in a deck that has 40 cards or more, between 40 and 60, and when I reach 60, then it goes to any amount. So for example, in this deck I could put more bolts if I want to. I might try to build a mono red deck for next stream, sure. I think before next stream off stream I'll build a mono red deck with 60 cards. And I might actually put still put acceleration in colorless because it's so efficient, and then you can just have a fireball to destroy your opponent, finish them off. I think if I do a mono red deck, I think I'll still have the Holy Mind Black Vice package, because Holy Mind is just too good when you have like 14 bolts in your deck. Yeah, I'll probably have 14 bolts, 5 Holy Minds, 4 Black Vice, 4 Winter Orbs, and then burn spells like fireballs. Some acceleration. That's probably going to be pretty good. Yeah, I'll build that for next stream. But I'll stop for now, although just realized I forgot I had a quest. Go north to Cold Snap Village. It's probably one of these. What is the best deck to go for without any for the unique cards? I'm not sure what you mean. I think you mean if I have a deck where I can have any amount of any card. What is the best deck? I think that's the question, if I understand it correctly. And it might just be bolt, 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 and bolt. I mean, obviously, if you have any, like if I had the collection I wanted, I would like to have more Moxen. Like my mana base would not be mountains; it would just be red Mox. I currently have 1 of each Mox, plus I have 3 in total of the white one, Mox Pearl. I think a deck I would try to do would like to try to do would be a deck Izet with all the balls, 4 space counter spells, Holy Mind Black Vice package, Winter Orb, and you just play super efficient spells, counter spells, and with Winter Orb, 4 spike, they get much better. That's actually kind of what this deck is already. But yeah. No, I mean the card you just can buy, not in the P9 and stuff. Oh, if you have no power, you mean if you have no power, no restricted cards? What is the best deck you can do? I mean, unless you, yeah, felt like the first decks I had when I played Shandalar were Demir decks, because I quickly had Hypnotic Spectre and Dark Ritual. And overall, Black and Blue have pretty good spells. Like Black Knight is pretty undercosted for the format. We have contracts that are busted, and they're not restricted, so you can have them easily. You can just buy them in the shop for not that much. Dark Rituals I had early. Drain Knife is kind of strong. Spectres with Dark Ritual is insane. That's restricted. Terrors, you can also buy. They're one of the best removal spells in the format. And in blue, Elemental is great, Control Magic is great and cheap, kind of cheap to buy for gold. Counter spells for spikes are great, easy to find. Sonic Blast, counter spells are great. Mutation, actually, when you start the game, every opponent has like, I don't know, 5, 8 life. Mutation gets in there. Like, you can kill them pretty quickly with Mutation. So that was my first decks. Were Dimir control decks, and they were pretty good. I think that they were the best. The only color I didn't play is green. I think you can do good green decks, but I've never played green in the deck, in the game. You have Birds of Paradise, you have Lavender Elves. It looks like blue black is the best, but I have several library regrowth that are pretty good. Played quite a bit of white too because of the pretty efficient creatures you can have early. Seven Alliance, Rainbow Knights. Rainbow Knights is not easy to find, you can't really buy it. In White Knight and Black Knight are really, you play them on 2, whew, they're pretty hard to stop. And red of course because of the burn spells. Like Bolt is so strong in the format. When you start, your opponent has like 5, 8 life, something like that. You just Bolt is so much of their life total. Shandalar is pretty strong. So you have options. Even without the broken cards, you can have pretty good decks. So yeah. You want to pick up the game? To try the game? Give me food, I think. Well, I'll stop here. And yeah, probably we'll stream this tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, thanks all of you for watching. Thanks for chatting, Helder dude. I have it just after a bit of messing around. I want to get some progress going. Okay. I was the most successful decks I had when I started were Dimir decks. But I think you can also do pretty good red decks. The problem with red is the creatures are kind of weak. Another creature you can have, I played a lot with in blue, was Phantom Monster. It's a 4-mana 3/3 flyer. And it's pretty good stats for this format. Like 3/3 flyer for 4 is pretty good. And another advice I could give you is that it looks like the more you play, the more aggressive the bots get. Because they take cities and they take them like super aggressively and faster. It feels like. Although I did take my time, so I streamed a lot of Shandalar, so it doesn't happen right away. But you have to keep in mind that it's scary. So when you start, you lose the game as soon as a wizard of a particular color has 3 castles has 3 castles. 3 cities, but with an item, I don't really know which one anymore, but with an item it goes to 5, and I think it's pretty important, because if you stay on 3, I think it's pretty hard to manage. Like sometimes at the other side of the map, wizard is going to take a city, you can't really stop it, and if like 2 wizards are at 2 cities, you could end up in a spot where you just can't protect your cities. And you lose the game, so I feel like if you see this item, you should probably pick it up quite early if you want to be safe. You're playing blue at the moment, yeah? Blue seems pretty good. Prodigal Sorcerers, I played quite a bit too. The 3-mana 1/2 pinger. It's pretty good. I like, especially in the early opponents, they have a ton of 1 toughness creatures, and you just kill all of them. They just play them, even just dump their hand, dump them once, you just kill all of them with your pinger. It's pretty good. So yeah, 4 spice, counter spells, Prodigal Sorcerer, Phantom Monster, Elemental if you can have them. They're a bit more expensive though. And quickly, I mean, I was playing blue black from the get-go because it's hard to be monocolored when you start, because you don't have a ton of cards. So I think I was directly blue black if ever you're interested on YouTube, or even on Twitch by the way, you can have the VODs. Although on Twitch you won't have all the VODs, you will have only the recent ones, and on YouTube you can have all of them. I posted all the Shandalar replays, so you can have my deck list if you want to. You can see my decks. And by the way, if you're still here, hello dude. Hey, hi Proc, and goodbye as well. Hello and goodbye. Just finished Shandalar stream. So you can have most of the decks I used. Guess you probably won't have the first ones with this link. I'll check myself, but you can have some ideas of decks I played with. But those were recent ones. Let me check. I can send. I'll probably have other ones I can give you. Do I have the Dimir decks here? See you later, Haprock. I'll just stay a minute here just to send links. Played Boros Aggro. This. Okay, so this is a Demir control deck I had. I played a ton of Mishra's Factory and Strip Mines when I started. Probably more than I should, because it's pretty hard on the mana, but they're so strong. Especially Factory. Factory kills their opponents so quickly when they're on 6 on 8 or 8. Well, Assassin is pretty good too. Mutation, Control Magic, Counterspell, Elemental, a Monster, Polygon Sorcerer, Dark Ritual, Terror. Yeah, and the lands, the Strip Mine Factory, if you can make room for them. It's a bit hard because most of my decks are pretty intensive on the colored mana, so colorless lands, eh. But yeah. Unless you have other questions, I'll stop here. And on the Skittering Live on YouTube, you can have the VODs if you're interested. This episode, the one I just streamed, is the 10th one. A pleasure, Heldard. I'm having trouble with your name. No problem. Hope to see you on another live. And yeah, I'll be going. Thanks everyone for watching, and bye. And thanks for the follow. I'll just say, I'm also streaming Arena drafts. I don't do any constructed basically. I stream Arena drafts quite a bit. I'll probably be streaming some Throne of Eldraine best of 3. Maybe today actually, we'll see. Or otherwise tomorrow probably. But yeah, this time I'm going for real. Bye!